we go, Shedders and Shedettes? Derek here from Shed for Bikers. Just a quick update there in a post that went up on the shed there last week in relation to Sean Mack's bike. He's a member on the page. Had a couple of problems with the bike. Whatever things happened in his life, he was finding it difficult to get these problems sorted. The members on our group there, Shed for Bikers, they all kind of rallied together, got behind the project to go and fix his Farrago 1100. I think this is amazing because we've always been the forefront pushing things from the shed, trying to promote the shed, trying to promote the good that the shed can do. When the members actually do this without any influence or any driving force behind them, they just rally together. That's exactly what the shed started out to be. So first of all, I'm going to bring in Kenji. He is one of the members there that got behind the whole project. So I'm just going to let Kenji talk about what happened really to get to this point. So,
first of all, I just want to say thanks to everybody who donated. Thanks to everybody who offered for help. It was kind of it was a beautiful phenomenon to see.
Let the people know how the funds came about, or what way did you raise them, or what way it came about. Yeah.
Basically, there's a suggestion on the page if someone said, look, if someone sets up a GoFundMe page, what we'll do is, I'll donate. So I kind of went, look, I've got some computer skills, I've got some management skills, so what I'll do is I'll set it up. Got it done on the computer, it wasn't too hard, and then from there everybody just, I just put up the link, and before you knew it, everybody started donating. There's a lot of anonymous donors, so we'd like to thank them as well. It was just a brilliant thing to kind of see. And all the offers of help came from left, right and centre, but it was great to see the community do that, and not necessarily Shed for Bikers, but that became the forum for this kind of whole project. We got Ramus out to come down. He was the first one to kind of offer to bring the bike down. Like all of us, we'd never know what's going to happen to the bike tomorrow, but at this point in time it's all ready to go, and as solid as it can be.
Paul McMahon, MCM Motorcycles, fantastic supporter of the shed.
Hi, I'm Robbie. Welcome to Daddy Shed.
This is Robbie, and Robbie's the helper in the shed. And none of this work could get done if it wasn't for Robbie. Could it, Robs?
Yeah.
That's it. So Robbie is MCM Motorcycles, little helper. When he gets home from school on the bus, he comes in the shed to help, don't you, Robs?
Yeah.
This will be before I start for Dave Kerwin. Loves to see me on the videos. And before he gets the little nod in, how did that gobshite get back on the telly? I wasn't sure what to expect when it came. Turned out it wasn't actually that bad. There was a lot of electrical problems. We had to take an alarm out, and then we had to reinstate the wires into the original wiring loom and stuff. So there was a bit of tracing, and there was a bit of work. But just to let anybody know, if they are changing a regulator rectifier, if you're having regulator rectifier problems on a regular basis, these things are expensive. This is the one off the Farrago. This is the original one. There's nothing wrong with this. It's brand new. But they don't like working because regulator rectifiers have two main issues. One, they dissipate excess energy as heat, and two, they don't like heat, they burn out. So what we actually tried to do with this one to stop these problems occurring was to upgrade it. So if you have a look at the photo, and there should be a photo on your screen. So what we tried to do was, as we always do down here, is try to find a solution rather than just replace a part, because that's not really something to do. Replacing parts doesn't always fix a problem. So what we did was we actually got Kenji kindly, he had a VN 1500 regulator rectifier, which is about 3 times the size of this, but it has the cooling fins on it just to get rid of that problem with it dissipating heat. Another added problem, we wired it into these plugs, so it's original plug and play. Then the other added problem was where to put it, because it was huge and there's nowhere on this bike to put it. So what actually happened was, it's actually in behind here now where the alarm came out of, because there's nothing else in there. There was a few holes drilled at the front just to get a bit of air circulation on it. It should really, I'd be fairly confident that the problem will be cured for good now on the bike. Other than that, was just give the bike a check over. There's new front brake pads gone in it. There's an oil and filter change, the spark plugs. It's had a good service, a good look over, and that needed tightening up, The start, it sounds nice. As anybody knows, when they're doing the bike, if you've got any electrical problems whatsoever, and that includes down to the ignition system and bikes misfiring and backfiring and all that. Always start with your battery. Make sure you have a good battery, and if your regulator rectifier is gone and your battery's fried or your battery's low, charge your battery first before you go at them, because you'll just get all weird readings and mad readings, and you'll be chasing your tail all week. We'll get on to Sean, the owner, and just hand the bike back to him, and it is his birthday as well today, so I suppose that's
a great birthday present.
And the nice thing is, look, there was a risk of losing the biker, and now there's a biker back on the road. This chap is back on the road because of something you did, not something I did. I was only asked to help out after the fact. I'm not stepping on anybody's toes by saying on behalf of maybe the shed and everybody else, thank you very much, because this is what you did, not what I did, or not what Derek did, or not what Kenji did. This is what you did, and Sean gets his bike back for his birthday. So, come on in, Sean.
To be able to come and pick up your bike today effectively, with no problems, and be able to drive it off in the comfort to know that there's going to be no problems, it must be a good feeling.
It was, yeah. I'll be honest. Like I really did think my days on the bike were numbered. Like I've had a lot of stuff going on over the last couple of months. It's been like when I woke up the next day and saw there was a GoFundMe set up, I was absolutely blown away. I didn't expect that in a million years, you know.
But that's the members that we have on the shed, Sean. Like they just never cease to amaze me. They're just going to wrap it up. Sean is going to gear up now, and he's going to head off down the road. I just want to thank everybody, from the members, from the shed team, from the shed supporters. They really got behind the whole process. As I said, this was a vision and a goal set out by ourselves over 4 years ago, and to actually see it come to life, it's absolutely amazing. So on behalf of me personally, I want to thank each and every one of you.
I'm sure, look, it's all a bit of fun, isn't it? It's playing in the shed.
That's it.
Still running like a dream. From the bottom of my heart, big thanks to everybody who helped me, because it's been a really tough year, to say the least. And I really did, at one stage I believed I was done on the bike, but if it wasn't for you guys, I wouldn't be standing here right now. Thanks everybody for everything you've done, and I'm absolutely blown away. What can I say? And I hope to be able to help someone else someday the way you guys helped me. A token of thanks for helping me out, because I would be.
Thank you. If anyone wants to book a bike in, give it a day or two.
As we've moved on, what we'll do is we'll account for all the parts. We'll do an invoice for that. That'll all be on the spreadsheet if anybody wants it. And then any additional money that's left over, and there is a little bit, which is great. What we're going to do is we're going to do one under Sean for As I Am, the Autistic Association. And secondly, what we'll do is I will contact any of the members who have donated. And then what we'll do is we'll get them to nominate a charity. We'll put that in the hat, and then we'll pull that out. So there'll be 2 charities that will win. So Sean wins, the 2 charities will win, and the Shed for Bikers as a forum and as a community also get to win.